All right, we have some breaking news coming in of how there have been a growing demand for around 40 such villages in the national capital to now be renamed. This time, Mohammadpur village has been renamed to Madhavpur now. Plaques declaring Mohammadpur village as Madhavpur were also placed in, and it said that the village by the local BJP councillor R. Bhagat Singh Tokas and also Delhi BJP chief Adesh Gupta attended this event along with some locals to really rename the entire area. This is now being seen as the BJP protests Islamic slavery wants 100 Delhi villages to now be renamed in the national capital. We'll first play out some reactions coming in.
दिल्ली के अंदर 40 के आसपास ऐसे गांव हैं जिन गांव के नाम मुगलों से जुड़ते हैं, गुलामी की मानसिकता से जुड़ते हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री से मांग करती है कि जिन 40 गांव के नाम बदले जाए, उन गांव के नाम देश की आजादी में जिन्होंने बलिदान दिया, अपने आप को कुर्बान कर दिया, ऐसे महान विभूतियों के नाम पर इन गांव के नाम रखने का प्रस्ताव भारतीय जनता पार्टी मुख्यमंत्री जी के पास भेज रही है।
All right, let me also now go across to Mohit Bhatt joining us live on this broadcast. So we are seeing Mohit as to how once again the Mughal slavery debate is back on. This time a village in the national capital Mohammadpur has been renamed as Madhavpur, and now the Delhi chief also announcing that 40 other villages also be renamed.
Yeah. Well, yes, now today, just now, Adesh Gupta spoke to the media and he basically said that after the renaming of Mohammadpur as Madhavpuram, they have also again sent a proposal to the Delhi government that 40 such villages which have their names regarding the Mughal era, and according to them, they show the slavery that the Hindus were projected to. They all want those names to be changed. Now, they want these names to be changed, renamed after martyrs, after Delhi police officials who have lost their life in line of duty, artists, academicians. And now, specifically, if we talk about certain names that the BJP wants to rename after is about Ratan Lal. We know for a fact that how Constable Ratan Lal lost his life during the Delhi riots and he was killed by mob. Another name is of Mohan Chand Sharma. Inspector Mohan Chand Sharma was killed during line of duty during the Batlas encounter. One interesting name that has come up in this list of Ankit Sharma. We know that Ankit Sharma was an IB officer. He was killed by the mob during the Delhi riots. There have been allegations coming in from the opposition parties, specifically Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress Party in Delhi, that the BJP is catering to a particular community and they're trying to sideline a particular community. We have seen that how the politics are exploded after the bulldozer action in Jahangirpuri, and now with the name changing and all these 40 names, BJP as of now says they remind people of Delhi of Mughal era. They remind people of Delhi of the slavery that they have been subjected to, and hence their name should be changed. So the names of Ratan Lal, the names of Lata Mangeshkar, Muhammad Rafi, Kirori Lal Baisla, Ankit Sharma, who was killed during Delhi riots, they all feature in the list of the BJP, which BJP says that these villages should be renamed after these people. This could also snowball into a huge controversy, because then the opposition party will surely come out and attack BJP, saying that BJP doesn't have any power to change the name. They are doing this just for the sake of politics, given the fact in few months from now the MCD elections in Delhi will take place, and we know for a fact that how BJP is also attacking the illegal and immigrants Bangladeshi and Rohingya, saying that all their encroachments will be bulldozed. So we have to wait and watch how will the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress will react to this, because you see the proposal will be sent to the Aam Aadmi Party and Aam Aadmi Party will send the file to the Delhi LG, and then name changing can happen. So as of now, a press conference has been organized by the Bharatiya Janata Party. We have to wait and watch how exactly the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party will react to this.
All right, so Mohit, we already can see those hoardings on the streets there, which have now been renamed as Madhavpuram. What has been the response of the people on the ground and the opposition parties? Because BJP has been categorically clear that they do not want the Mughal era to be once again be witnessed in the national capital. They want the renaming to happen. But interestingly, they also want some of these places to be renamed after the Delhi riots victim.
Well, yes, and this could snowball into a huge controversy because, you see, the opposition might come out and they could attack BJP, saying that BJP is trying to use this as an opportunity to gain seats in the MCD election, and that is why they are invoking the issue of Delhi riots. We know for a fact that our constable...
Mohit, we are also joined by BJP spokesperson Harish Thorana on the phone line. Mr. Thorana, how would you respond to the BJP's latest demand? This is the Delhi BJP chief Adesh Gupta who has now reacted, and BJP is demanding renaming of at least 40 villages in the national capital.
See, today we have written a letter to Arvind Kejriwal to change the names of those Mughal emperors' name which has been given by them on the name of, say, Captain Vikram Batra, who was a Paramveer Chakra. Say, for example, Mohan Sharma, who has given his life on the Batla House encounter. We have given a name for Lata Mangeshkar. We have given a name on Atalji. We have given on Milkha Singh. Yashpal Sharma, he's a famous cricketer, has given his life for Delhi cricket, you know. So Mangal Pandey, Lakshmi Bai Mak, Somnath Sharma, who is a Paramveer Chakra again, Major Hushar Singh, who is a Paramveer Chakra again. So we have kept these names, like we have given a Ratan Lal, who has given his life on Delhi riots. People should know who these people are and why they have been, inspiration to those people, of the young people who want to know these people who have given their life for the country. So what's wrong? I'm asking the question from Arvind Kejriwal. What's wrong? On one hand, they are saying we are celebrating 75th year of independence and logo desh ke naam hona chahiye. So we have kept these people, non-controversial people who have given their life to the country.
But Mr. Khurana, the Aam Aadmi Party or the opposition as well might raise this issue that why name certain villages after the Delhi riot victims? What do you have to say on that?
Delhi riot, they have given, who Ratan Lal is? Ratan Lal has given his life for the people of Delhi only. In the riots, he was saving a life. He has given his life for Delhi. Why should not be given a respect to the Ratan Lal? Mohan Sharma, he was saving Delhi at that time on the Batla House encounter. I mean, if these terrorists was not been killed at that time, what would happen to Delhi? Many lives have been saved by them. What's wrong in that? I'm asking a question for again. What's wrong in naming on those people?
And Mr. Khurana, once again, BJP has maintained their stand. They want to remove the Mughal tyranny images from the entire national capital by renaming more and more such places. So can we expect soon several of these villages also being renamed?
That's what I'm saying. There are 40 villages which have been identified right now on a first stage. These 27 names, we have sending the names. This is a list of 27 names. We are sending the letter to the Arvind Kejriwal right away, right now, and demanding him that those 40 villages, which have been since coming up since Mughal era. I mean, people today, the generation wants to know these 27 people who have given their lives to the country. They should know about them. They should be known about that. Lataji is Bharat Ratna. Why? What's wrong in that? What's wrong naming a village in the name of Lata Mangeshkar? What's the problem to Arvind Kejriwal that time?
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Harish Khurana, for joining us here on this broadcast. Let me go back to Mohit. So, Mohit, we just heard the BJP spokesperson once again questioning the Aam Aadmi Party, stating that what is wrong with renaming certain places after certain prominent figures. Let me also now go across to Sanjeev Srivastav joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Srivastav, how would you respond to the BJP's demand of renaming 40 of these villages in the national capital?
I think as a nation we are completely stuck in what are non-issues. Non-issues, polarizing issues, meaningless issues, stupid issues, frankly. So, what is the point of even commenting on such things? They have nothing better to do, and then people have nothing better to react on it. So all these things they are not the real issues which confront the country. We have problems of unemployment. We have problems at our borders. We have major issues to tackle with. These optics and atmospherics and needless, completely. ये बचपन में तमाशा होते थे ना, ये उस तरह के तमाशे हैं. इनका क्या what is the relevance of these things in our daily life? Tell me, you are also a journalist, you are anchoring a show. You tell me what is the relevance. It's stupid.
But Mr. Srivastav, the BJP has in fact put forward an argument stating that they want to remove the symbols of slavery, specifically talking about the Mughal era. How would you respond to that?
For the most dumb and most stupid actions one does, there are people who will always find a rationale for it. So this is their rationale. See, I have nothing against BJP in principle. But please grow up, man. There are real issues facing this country.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Srivastava, for joining us here on this broadcast. Slipping into a short break, we'll be back with more on the other side. Stay tuned.